Hey guys, I just wanted to update y'all on how my week's been going. My budget started again on October 11th, and I have spent about $340 with my $600, and I honestly think that'll get me through to November 11th next month. But I wanted to update y'all on some medication I was taking. I have had an upper respiratory thing going on, and the doctor prescribed me prednisone and then antibiotics if the prednisone didn't fix everything, and it didn't. But while I was on the prednisone, some side effects occurred that I wanted to share with y'all. One of them was I was overly hungry. I ate a ton. On the third day of taking the prednisone, I realized that I was more hungry than normal, and I just couldn't control that I wanted more and more, and really wasn't understanding because I'm able to proportion my meals out pretty well, and I was having a hard time just stopping. And so by the fifth day, I completely gave in and ate as much as I wanted, and I felt much better in the sense of being less irritable and just hangry, you know. But then that was another side effect that occurred, is that I was really angry, and I didn't know that could be a side effect, but I knew something was off because I'm not just typically that angry, especially if nothing's going on. So I researched and looked up if prednisone can cause anger, and sure enough, it can. And so on, I think the fourth day of taking it, I told my kids that I was really upset, and it was nothing they did. If we could just sit down, watch a movie, and do nothing and relax. Don't expect me to do school with you. We're not playing, we're just hanging out. And they were pretty good about it. They watched TV and sat with me, and my other kids were really helpful. And it was just really helpful to be honest with them and tell them what I was going through, instead of trying to hide it and then just snapping at them because they were all over me. They kind of weren't. They had their own space and I had mine, and it worked out really well. But during these anger spells, God really showed me how to lean on Him, and just kind of, if something was bothering me, just to give Him that problem and not really think about it, and also to be able to rest in Him. You know how the scriptures say, "Be still and know I am God." In these past few days, I have just been still and trying to relax and trust in God, and rely on His word to help me to get through these moments where really nothing was going on. It was just all internal, and I was feeling really bad because I wasn't doing chores. I wasn't keeping up with my daily duties, but it worked out really well where I had peace, my kids had peace. They didn't have an upset, cranky mom yelling at them, trying to do school with them and getting frustrated because they weren't doing it right or something. I would much rather love them and have peace with them than take out whatever is happening to me on them because I'm having a hard time. And so during this time too, I have really been struggling with getting a schedule going because I have been feeling better overall with my health. However, I still cannot wake up early, like at 6 o'clock, without taking a nap during the day. So I just let my body wake up on its own, and then I don't need a nap at all day. But I typically will wake up at anywhere from 7 to 8:30. And I want to get up earlier, but I know it's not possible because then I'll crash in the afternoon, and I want to be awake during that time so that I can do whatever extra I have to do, whether it's laundry or washing the dishes or mopping, just any chore that I can get done. So I ended up making a schedule, and I'll share that with y'all later, on how I plan to be more successful in getting my daily chores done, where really I'm not on a timeline or anything. It just, as the day goes on, I can just be successful on marking off some of the things I want to do, and I won't feel as stressed to get them done. But that is what's been happening this week. And so I've just been really trying to seek God and let him work in my life, the patience I need and the love I need, and the honesty, you know, with myself, knowing that I'm having a hard time with certain things and not trying to force things and make it much worse on myself or anybody else that I'm around. So that's kind of just everything that's happened this week. I started the antibiotics and I'm on day 2. And I can already feel that a lot of the phlegm is drying up. I'm not hawking up as much phlegm. So in my, I guess, sickness area, that is getting better. And I'm also trying to take probiotics and yogurt with probiotics so that I don't get any other type of yeast infection or anything like that. But it's time to go get ice cream, so I have to go.